Hey everybody, welcome to the morning show with Drac and Tony Spermicelli.
Hey!
We're coming at you live from the Magic City. Yeehaw! Today's theme is defiance and the inevitable collapse of Western culture. Tony's got the strange wilderness.
Something going on here.
It seemed all the stories yesterday had to do with
Animals.
the current events in the deranged and demonic.
News of the weird.
News of the strange.
Do you want to pull it up too, or do you want to just keep
Sure,
your
we'll
screen?
pull it up.
Sure. This one here is different. This one's called uexpress.com.
What is it now?
It's U.
U-E-X-P-Y-O-U? Spell it out for me.
Okay. Just U, like a big
The
U.
letter U?
Yeah. And then express.
Is it E-S-S?
It's E-X-P-R-E-S-S.
.com?
.com. Yeah.
So it's not a government conspiracy.
Right.
It's a .com. You express connecting with teens will impact a new relationship. Are we looking at the same thing here?
We're looking for the news of the weird.
Are we looking? I mean, looking at this page.
Keep strolling. No, it's not that.
It's not this page.
I mean, it is U Express, but
You express what?
news of the weird.
News of the weird.
Yes.
You express news of the weird. Here we go. News of the weird by the editors at
That's it.
Andrews. All right. Is this what we're looking at?
That's it. News stories, schemes.
You can find this at the letter U, express.com/news -of-the-weird. Or you can just Google U Express News of the Weird and it should pop up as the first result. Lead story schemes. What are we looking at?
So what we're looking at is we got the police in Naples, Florida.
No. Which story am I looking at?
Oh, top one where it says schemes.
Oh, lead story schemes.
Yeah,
okay,
lead
all
story
right.
schemes.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring it up where everybody can see.
All right.
That's nothing. There's no pictures. Why are you bringing me anything with no pictures?
I'm sorry, it has no pictures.
All right, tell me, what is this about?
Well, basically what you got is you got a
What's the theme? Is it, did you say cops?
Yeah, witch.
A witch. Okay, all right, stop. Don't
All
say anything more. Drew's Green, welcome to the show. And where is the witch? What state?
She is in Florida.
In other news, a Florida witch.
Naples.
Images. Naples, Florida,
Yeah.
a witch in Naples. Okay.
Yep.
All right, let me just... I got to give the people something to look at too, man.
Yeah, no problem.
So people know what we're talking about.
I love it.
You wicked old witch.
All right.
Why do I got to go through so many, jump through so many hoops just to bring up a freaking photo? Oh, I got no photo, no picture over here. What is this? Morning show, window. Is this the one? All right, let's see. Okay, that's what we're looking at. All right, continue with the story.
Okay.
Tony Spermicelli.
So is a witch by the name of Rosalia. She's a self-described witch who is suspected of swindling more than $100,000 from at least 10 victims. Authorities were first alerted to the scam on March 14th when a man called to report that Rosalia had disappeared with $29,500 of his money, according to a police report. Man said he had responded to a flyer advertising Rosalia's witchcraft services.
What?
Yeah.
It's actually a witch offering her services.
Or witchcraft services, yeah. So WBBH TV reported. She allegedly told the man she saw something dark
Damn it, Jim.
in his
I'm a
future.
doctor, not a pool man.
Ghost Malone, welcome to the show.
All right. And gave him 3 eggs to put under his bed as he slept. When he brought them back the next day, she waved the eggs over his head and face, then opened them to reveal one filled with blood, one with needles, and the third with worms. According to the report, she instructed the man to bring her all the money he had so she could bless it and multiply it at her temple in Fort Myers, promising to return it the next day, police said. But Rosalia hasn't been seen since. Police have identified more victims in the course of the ongoing investigation.
Okay, so I have an idea of what happened to Rosalia.
Do tell.
Because there's a report of these two being seen in the area.
Wait a minute, I know those two.
I think they may have dispatched with the pleasantries
Of supernatural.
and done away with the witch with
Yes.
the bloody eggs.
Well, look. You know, depending on where you come from and what, you know, if you're biblical and you look at the Bible, it talks about things that people that had magic and they did things, and if you believe that,
I think that's a little too much for this show.
oh, maybe I'm sorry, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What if she was a real witch
What?
that made stuff appear in the eggs? What if she wasn't a magician?
What if she was a real witch then?
I've got a point that I'm trying to make. Hear me out for just a second.
Yeah, then we called Dean and Sam.
Why would you waste her black magic on swindling people?
Yeah, why didn't she just conjure up some money?
Yeah.
Or convince the bank teller to hand it over. Mary Brown redeemed. Wow. Okay, so what Tony Spermicelli is trying to say is, if she was a real witch, she wouldn't be offering her services. She'd go to the bank. You will hand over the money.
The Jedi mind trick?
Yeah, so
Jedi mind trick.
witches can do that, right?
That's right. I think they can. I think they can influence people.
There's bugs in that money. Here, put it in this bag. I'll take care of it.
You got money weevils.
Are you enjoying your maggots?
Are you enjoying your bag? Oh, I love that one. It's a joke. Just know it. Just do it.
So that was our first story. News of the weird.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I gotta admit. Let me see. I got one here. It's more of a laugh than anything. Maybe you like this one. This is called Going Out in Style.
Going out in style.
Yeah.
Where is this one?
So you would click under schemes, and then you would scroll down to like 2 or 3 down.
Oh, it's on the same one.
Under schemes.
So
yeah.
there's no picture.
Yeah, so you're looking for the title.
All right. What is the title?
It's called Going Out in Style.
Are these in alphabetical order?
Let me see what you got. There it is, right there, that paragraph. It says Going Out in Style.
All right. Going out in style. That's what this one's called. Wait.
Yep. All right.
Wait. Don't get ahead of me.
All right. I love it.
This thing will ever load to start doing its thing. It's supposed to be animated.
Where did you get that picture? Who's they carrying a Premiere?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, those guys that are carrying that box.
Yeah. Don't give it away though.
I won't.
You're spoiling it.
Dang it.
Why won't this open in its own freaking tab? There we go. I need a faster way to get to what I need. Okay, let me bring this over here. The story is called Going Out in Style. What do you mean it won't get any bigger? Oh, I forget this, man. Okay. All right, I guess that's all we get.
It's a nice picture.
But thanks a lot, Google Chrome.
You'll blame Chrome on this one.
Another new tab. Nope, that's all I get there too. All right. Read us a story. Going Out in Style.
All right. So here, mourners at Phil McLean's funeral in Wellington, New Zealand, first gasped, then laughed at his coffin, shaped like a giant cream donut, was brought into the chapel. The Associated Press reported April 15th, McLean had designed the special coffin with his cousin, Ross Hall, owner of Dying Art, a business in Auckland, specializing in custom coffins. Over the last 15 years, Hall has fashioned a sailboat, a fire truck, a chocolate bar, and Legos, among others. McLean's widow, Deborah, said her husband had considered himself a connoisseur of cream donuts, and the coffin overshadowed the sadness. The final memory in everyone's mind was of that donut and Phil's sense of humor. For himself, Hall said he had planned a red box with flames on it, but he changed his mind to a clear coffin with him wearing nothing but a leopard-patterned G-string. The kids said they're not going.
Okay, you got anything with pictures?
Oh man, this is the stupid site with no pictures.
It's just, yeah, funny stories.
Yeah.
Of things that actually happened. Okay,
Yeah.
so was it Ghost Malone? Was it? And a joke, I think, here. Where is it? What? Ghost Malone, where is it? How do you hide these things from me? What do you call a dog with no legs? Anything you want, but it won't come to you.
Yeah, it's a hot dog. I don't know.
He will get done for handling swollen goods. What? Love it. Okay.
What was it? I missed that one.
Handling swollen goods? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know what that was.
He will get done for handling swollen goods.
Let me see where he's going.
Well, Austin BMX is here.
Oh, hey!
Good morning, Tony. Drac and Tony and chat. Howdy, Austin. How is everyone's morning so far? You got me anything else there, Tony?
Oh, I'm wanting to go back over to that UPI channel so we can get some.
Let me do a related story first.
Oh, okay. What you got?
What is this? Alt share. The day that all the haters have been wishing for has finally come, and I don't know why they wanted this to happen, why they couldn't just let us have our fun, but they were constantly pranking and doing. They just hated the game so much.
Why?
That, I don't know, but they just hated the game so much that they couldn't let the rest of us enjoy it. Go play something else. I never understood that. Why the game that we love to play so much was living rent-free in their minds to the point where they had to come back and troll the people that were still trying to enjoy playing it. But anyway, Tryon Worlds has announced they're taking down Defiance 2050, somewhat close to a decade after the first one's launch. Really? It's been 10 years? I didn't realize that. Arc hunting and hellbug killing is coming to an end April 29th, 2021, when Defiance 2050 was shut down. For those not in the loop, these are essentially the same game, with the latter being closer to a remaster than a sequel. On that note, all Defiance players will also be able to use some codes in order to start their journey in the following games: Trove, Desert Operations, Arc Age Unchained. They have codes here on this site for you to redeem if you want to join me in Trove. I believe you get like a care package. Where was I? Let me bring this up where you guys can see what I'm looking at. Alt-char, like alternate character, altchar.com. So those are the codes there. For those of you that might have trouble reading, it's small. Here we go. Desert Operations, is that a Tryon Worlds game or another Gamigo game? I know Arc Age is Tryon Worlds and Arc Age Unchained. I had Trove. I may check out those. I don't know what they're all about, but I do enjoy Trove. So what is this? What is this here? Is this a trailer? Oh, this is the trailer for Defiance 2050. Listen up, people. And people were upset that it was a that it wasn't a sequel. The chief complaint I kept hearing about Defiance 2050 was, this is the same game.
What?
I'm like, have you not been paying attention? They're fixing. They basically fixed the problems with the game that you wanted them to fix, and they did that by remastering it and putting it on PlayStation 4. Then, once it was on PlayStation 4, we didn't have any of the problems we were having on PlayStation 3. But you still found something to complain about. The fact that they didn't make a sequel. I don't like sequels. You guys who watch my show, you know me. You know I don't like sequels.
I don't like Jello.
I don't see the point in sequels. I just keep making the old game better.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Returnal. What's that, Ghost Malone? Looking forward to Returnal. Events will be available for Defiance and Defiance 2050 each week, or 2 server boosts for skills, reputation, experience points. So if you haven't ranked up to 6,000, you're going to get experience bonus. So you could probably do it in the next couple days. Who knows? But not on Defiance 2050 because that is based entirely on gear. On Defiance, you can still rank up to 6,000, but I think the max on Defiance 2050 was 5,000. It's a game that's coming out on PS5. Ah! Rubbing that PS5 in our faces, Ghost Malone.
For PS4 users.
What?
For the PS4 users. Rub it in the mud. Yeah.
Let me see. More news. More Defiance news. What is this? Defiance is shut. Well, this is Kotaku. Yeah, okay, Kotaku. Defiance is shut down. Let me make this bigger. Yes, that MMO based on the show. Same stuff we already knew. And prices on all in-game items are being slashed. The folks that spend all their remaining bits before the end of the world. Players who spend any cash on either game in the last few months will be able to transfer the bits over to any Gamigo game. You see, you guys?
Yeah.
I was saying I should transfer my bits to Trove. And who was telling me? I doubt it. Don't doubt me.
What your mother said, Alex.
Don't doubt. No, that's not Sean Connery. Don't doubt me. Ghost Malone, isn't that this Friday? Oh, I'm reading the same thing that I just read. Yep, I believe so, Austin. The original Defiance was released on Xbox 360, PS3, and PC April 2013. This is 2021, so it's been 8 years. Just a few months before the release of Xbox One and PS4. It was an MMO shooter and was a tie-in to it had to coincide with the release of the show, which is why they didn't wait and release it for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I think that was probably the entire reason for the demise of the game. They should have just released it on PC and then released it on console a month later.
Sometimes you gotta spend money to make money.
Well, actually, that still doesn't explain why the PC game failed.
Yeah.
I think PC gamers are just used to a different type of game.
Yeah.
And couldn't quite wrap their head around this. That, and they did make some bad decisions. They ruined PvP several times and then tried to fix it. Shooter was a tie-in to a science fiction show on Sci-Fi, also called Defiance. You were actually watching that show before I did.
I was. In fact, I told you about it.
And then you stopped.
And then I stopped watching it because I'm such a loser.
Yeah, so I knew about the show already, but I hadn't watched it. I was playing the game, though.
Yeah. And then I got upset halfway through. Not even halfway through. I watched a couple episodes and I saw something I like and I beamed out, man. I was like, I'm done with this show. That was stupid. That's what I said.
The developers and producers worked together. For example, the show's writers and producers. Yeah, we know all this stuff. The original Defiance, the decision to shutter both games came down to financial sustainability. Why didn't they just make it pay to play again and see how it went? Just charge us, a premium, like $10 or something. I don't know. And then we get so many bits for it. Mandatory bit purchases. Monthly bit. You got to be a patron to play. Something like that, Tryon Worlds concluding that both games could no longer sustain themselves. Starting today, players will no longer be able to buy in-game items or resources using real-world cash. And prices on all in-game items are... The original Defiance was released. Okay. And that's, I think, all of this story. In 2018, rework game, 2050. The original Defiance on Xbox 360 was shut down back in April. Now, almost a year later, all other versions of this strange and ambitious MMO are finally coming to a close after 8 years of service. For those who want to return to either game and relive some memories, experience Defiance for the first time, Tryon will allow new players to sign up and download the game until April 29th. Who's this? Zach's Reason. I was so excited for this game. I got it on launch day. Spent the first few days dealing with broken servers and bugs. But it was working. But once it was working, it was still not great. This guy just came on here too.
It's bad enough that you gotta fight hell bugs, but actual bugs in the game, it's hilarious.
But I did like the idea of a real MMO console shooter. Destiny is just a co-op shooter. Somebody...
There you go.
Somebody's on the same page with me. That was... what do you call it? Destiny is not an MMO. It's not open world. Co-op shooter with a few public spaces. The open areas, which aren't really even open world, they're like graphic lobbies.
Yeah. A block.
With, stuff you can do in them. But then a whole lot of co-ops, like co-op map type of things. And then here from the actual Tryon World site, to our loyal Defiance and 2050 communities, since the release of Defiance 8 years ago, followed by the release of Defiance 2050 3 years ago, we have shared countless gaming memories. Today we come to you with heavy hearts, with sadness, as we announce that Defiance and Defiance 2050 will... So I must have been playing it for 7 years.
You were playing it a long time, man.
Because I started playing, like, right when it went free to play.
Yes. I remember when you were
Cease
telling me about
operations April 29th. This decision was not an easy one to make. We concluded that both games could no longer sustain themselves. While we are discontinuing the game service, we will never forget the incredible journey we embarked on together. It's never easy announcement to shut down any game, knowing how much time and effort we all put into making. As of today, all cash purchases will be disabled. Bits already purchased before February 24th, 2021 will be usable until end of service. Players may continue to play until April 29th. Following content will be available. 95% discount. Oh, wow. In-game items sold for Bits in Defiance Store. Every 1 to 2 weeks, we'll hold a server event. Server boosts for skill, reputation, experience points will be active. Item giveaways. If you're wondering what to play next, visit our website, gamigo.net. Pick your next passion. As a welcome offer, you can use these gift codes to start your journey. Trove. Alright, here's the code for Trove. Thanks and see you in Trove. Desert Operation Do greets you. Let's see. Hellbugs hold special memories and don't want to give up on those buggy baddies. Worry not. Hellbugs can now be your allies. Oh, nice.
They're going to have Hellbugs in Trove.
I already have a Hellbug mount.
Oh, you do?
But they got more Hellbugs.
Yeah.
So grab your friends, hone your blades, and set off for adventure in Trove, the ultimate block animation action MMO.
Yeah.
And listen, guys, you may look at Trove and think, you know, the graphics are kind of kiddie, but if you play Trove for like, or watch my Trove streams and see how much fun it is, it's a free MMO from Tryon Worlds. I play on PC. It's also on PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, I believe, but they are not cross-play. But it's a lot of fun.
Yep. I think games like that are what helps these companies develop specific algorithms. They're like, you know, they put it out there for free and they see the hits and misses they get off of it. And
okay, they're testing their demographics.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Trove is a lot of fun, and it's very comprehensive. It's very large. It's not one big open world like we have here, but it's a series of randomly generated biomes, worlds that you can warp to, but those worlds are each in itself like a MMO instance. It's not 4 players. It's like you can have tons of players in each one, and there'll be events where everybody will show up to that one and fight the Gigastormer, or we got to do so many dungeons in such amount of time to get your dragon coins. And it is a lot of fun and promotes you know, co-op play. Like in Tryon, when other players are around, you start getting your bonuses. Like if they're getting resources, you're getting them also. Only you don't got to run around on the ground and pick them up like in Defiance. They just you can see them just flying towards you and you get them. And like Minecraft, you can collect blocks and you can build with them. And you got like an area that you can build, that you can put on a cornerstone wherever you find a cornerstone in the world. and boom, your house is there with all of your different workstations where you can craft and things like that. I'm not into Trove, but I do enjoy watching you play it on the stream, Drac. Alright, well, thank you for watching.
That's wonderful.
I like to play it with my boys, and sometimes I play it, just by myself. It's an MMO. It's what it is. It's like World of Warcraft meets Minecraft. That's the way I've always described it. But I play a gunslinger in the game, which makes it a first-person shooter. I mean, a third-person shooter. Mm-hmm. So it's like playing a TPS MMO RPG type of game. Is what it is. And I like it. It's a lot of fun. I haven't played Desert Operations or Arcade. This fantasy sandbox MMORPG isn't about following a predefined path. It's about creating a world by choosing the things that matter to you.
Interesting.
Arcade Unchained. Become your legendary self in Arcade Unchained. Follow the path and discover the wonders of the gods. Shape the world and become a legend. So, those look like fun. Also, players of Defiance and Defiance 2050 can expect gifts to specific games from Gamigo's portfolio in a follow-up newsletter. You can subscribe to our special offers to sweeten the moment. Our loyal spenders will receive extra rewards for all bit purchases. We will award 100% of bits that you have spent in the last 60 days, or 200% of bits that you have spent in the last 30 days, to your preferred game from Gamigo's portfolio. You will receive bits in the form of virtual currency of that game. So they are going to let you transfer your bits. If you have bits that you haven't spent in Defiance, I would encourage you, rather than spending them in Defiance over the next couple of days, unless there's something you just really wanted to get and try out in Defiance, and it's 95% off now, you can transfer your bits to Trove or Arcade or Desert Operations. Desert Operations is a strategy MMO. Conquer the world through battle, diplomacy, team play, vehicles, helicopters, gunships, jet ships, and much more, to be yours to take important economic and strategic decisions in this strategy MMO. Okay. Maybe I'll check that one out too. Alright, so what do we have there, Chris?
I got one last news of the week.
News of the weird.
Yeah, it's a cute one. You guys will like this one. This one relates to people that, well, like to be on the
now wait a minute. Which one? Is that the one with no pictures?
This one has pictures, actually.
Okay.
UPI.com.
UPI.com. And come on now. Chris, you know you got to give me the rest of that.
Yeah.
UPI.com what? Strange news?
I just chose UPI.com. That's all that's at the top.
No, Chris, you know we got to go to strange news or something. Yeah, it's...
Oh, you're right there. Yeah.
It's UPI odd news.
Odd news. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so...
Go, next one down.
This one?
That one right there.
Okay, let me bring this up.
Yep. You're going to love this one. This one relates to everybody.
Beavers chew through cable, knock out internet service. Hang on, let me get rid of this pop-up.
Yeah.
Freaking ad. Alright. Beavers chew through cable, knock out internet service to 900 customers.
Yeah.
Alright. Tell us what this is.
Telecommunications company, a Canadian telecommunications company, said about 900 customers in a British Columbia town lost internet service when beavers chewed through a fiber optic cable. TELUS said customers in Tumbler Ridge lost service at 4 a.m. Saturday. The repair crews discovered beavers chewed through an important cable at multiple points. Spokeswoman for TELUS said that it was a very bizarre and uniquely Canadian turn of events. Team located a nearby dam, and it appears the beavers dug underground alongside the creek to reach the cable, which is buried about 3 foot underground and protected by a 4.5-inch thick conduit. the beavers first chewed through the conduit before chewing through the cable in multiple locations.
It's a metal conduit.
Yeah, the metal conduit. And then, let me see, repair crews captured photos showing pieces of the TELUS equipment being used by the beavers to build their dam.
This technological nightmare you've constructed.
Will be used
They're not building a dam, they're building a weapon.
Yeah.
Strong enough to destroy an entire facility.
It's funny, it almost mimics an episode of a cartoon show called Angry Beavers.
Angry Beavers?
Yeah, I used to watch it with my girls.
Alright, so what time is it? It's almost noon.
Yep.
This is the morning show. Let's see who's here. Plenty of odd moose stories, too. Best Canadian news ever, says Austin BMX. Oh, look. Oh, weird. Look. Speaking of weird news.
Weird.
Oh,
What's that?
Move over that way just a little bit.
Wait.
Move your shoulder.
What's going on? Wait, how did two of you get in there, eh?
Oh. Splash screen, main screen. Here we go. So yeah, back to the main screen.
It's your doppelganger, eh?
In channel-related news, we're almost one more member, and then I'll be able to add 3 more emojis. Woo-hoo! Almost to the point where I get an increase in emojis.
And if that don't make you whistle, Dixie.
So, thank you for everyone who has subscribed and everyone who holds a membership to my channel. I have more members now than I ever thought I would have. More subscribers, and there's more people watching my streams than I ever thought, I would have. When I started streaming 4 years ago, I showed you guys the other day my first stream and how bad it was. That was fun. But yeah, so this has been the morning show with Drac and Tony Spermicelli. That's all, folks. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Hey!